there guys, it's Adrienne Osborne, vocal coach in Denver, back again for another vocal tip. If you're wondering what this stuff is behind me, this is some really cool acoustic baffles that my drummer made for our band rehearsal space, and it's our band colors, which came from a pair of pants I wore at an early gig that were these tight teal pants, and from then on, teal has been our band color. We even painted the wall. I'll show you one of these days. We have one of the 4 walls in this room painted that color. Anyway, today I want to talk to you a little bit about the most common exercise that pretty much any teacher uses. And I'm going to tell you some things that no one ever tells you about this exercise. It's both good and bad. So this is the lip trill, all right, or bubbles or raspberries. Well, there's some variations. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you what it is. It's pretty strange, but if you've done any poking around or taken any lessons, you've probably come across this exercise. It goes like this. Okay, now I know it's pretty strange. You don't necessarily have to touch your face. You can do it that way too, but it's easier for me and for some people to just gently touch right here to take some pressure off your lips so that they can flop really lightly. So that is a lip trill, or I call them bubbles sometimes. It's like you're blowing bubbles. You can also do, if that's tough for you, you can do a variation or two. You can stick your tongue out like you're a kid on the playground and do it that way. That works. It's not my favorite, but that's an alternative. And then if neither one of those work for you, you can also just roll your R's like. That's harder for most people who speak English, but take your pick. Anyway, I want to talk about stuff that no one ever talks about with these exercises. First of all, what is it for? Because a lot of teachers just dive right into this as the first warm-up, myself included, but don't explain what it's for and what it is not good for. First of all, what it's for. It's great for airflow, obviously. You have to have your air coming through pretty consistently for that to work, especially once you get high. See, it'll fall apart if you don't have consistent airflow going. My voice is completely out of shape right now because I've been very lazy over the summer, not practicing. Anyway, so this is great for, first of all, making sure you have airflow going, like you're actually exhaling as you sing. It's great for making sure that your airflow is even throughout the phrase. So you want to have airflow that's even, not a big burst of air at first. For example, you don't want this. You don't want that big burst of air, then it drops off. You want to have it nice and even. So it's really good for learning how to control your airflow evenly throughout your phrase, which is going to involve your exhalation muscles, not your diaphragm, but all these muscles around your torso, like a big fat belt. Those will help train those. It's also a great exercise for getting you to the highest parts of your range before any other exercise that you can try. Watch this. That exercise will take you higher sooner than anything else. They're not necessarily going to be real usable notes up there, especially at first, but it does show you the extent of your range. The next thing this exercise does for you that's awesome is it helps you practice getting across your passaggio or your break, and you will find that it smooths out sooner using this exercise than with pretty much anything else. So, for example, G to G, and for women, or for higher, and for men, range maybe from C to C, or from E to E. Just pick it, just go from your chest to your head voice. At first you might find a flop, and a flip, like a flip-flop back from your chest to your head and your head to your chest. But this exercise will help you iron that out faster than anything else. So, what is this not good for? Here's the things that no one ever told me. I had to figure this out. So if you are a heavy pop belting singer, if you are a hard rock singer, this exercise it's not gonna hurt you, but it's not gonna help you build the skill with the heavier weight of voice that you are gonna want. So I'm not gonna say not to use it. It's a great first warm-up, and it's a nice light first thing. I still use it pretty much with almost everybody, even heavy singers and including myself, but it's not gonna help you build muscle. And by muscle, I mean the skill and the strength to go across your range with a louder and more kind of grippier sort of sound. For that, there are other tools you should use. For example, working on your mask resonance. That kind of thing. Working on ah, a little bit more pressure on the voice there, especially things like mum mum mum, mum 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 mum, or mum 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 mum. That's a totally different kind of coordination than. So I hope that makes sense. Don't stop doing your lip trills or your bubbles or rolling your R's. They're a great first warm-up. But if you are looking to sing heavier, you're looking to belt, you're looking to be a hard rock singer, this exercise is really only a first warm-up and nothing more. It doesn't really help you deal with weight. It doesn't help you add weight to your voice. There are a lot of other exercises that are better for that. So run through it, then move on and get on to some heavier stuff. All right, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.